to helm her final fair as fair manager, the 170th edition of the Jackson County Fair, manager Denise Owens. Hi, Denise.
Hey, I'm going to miss these little times because how many fairs have we done together? Quite a few. Not 170, but.
Well, I was going to say, there's only been 4 fair directors in the 170-year history.
Gosh, that's kind of weird when you look at it, but you're true.
Well, you and Sally and
Steve Thalen was there for a short time, and then Herman Gumper. Yeah.
Herman Gumper, the grand.
That's
fair,
right. Everything was built on what Herman did.
Yeah.
So.
And really, you guys have done a great job maintaining the class and the reputation. I think, Michigan's best county fair.
Well, I won't argue with you because I believe that to be true.
Yeah, I believe it to be true. I haven't seen them all, but I've seen a few, and this is way in, head and shoulders above them.
I think so.
Yeah, and it attracts people. They come from all over, don't they?
Yes, they do. Yeah. And we just, the 170th year is not going to disappoint anybody. Just because they can't see big music on a big stage, they're going to have music every night at the fair.
But they
one aspect.
Yeah, they're going to be able to see a lot of things because there are a lot of big shows. Yeah, you're right, not big national acts, but we've got a lot of great entertainment. Here's the lineup.
Yes.
Every day you got something.
And see the word free in front of Free Pony Dynameter Association show. Actually, all day is free, and it's going to start out with something we've never done before, and that is to show the draft horse show showmanship. It starts at 9 a.m. If people didn't realize that we had draft horse showing at the fair on Mondays because it's hidden back in the north end, I'm telling you, it's phenomenal. And when I realized that we had an opportunity this year to showcase that, I just ran with it. And we have stuff going on all day. We have a 6 horse hitch that's going to perform after the draft show itself. And then we've got some flavors, kids coming in from 4-H open class to do some sort of demonstrations. And then we end the night with pony pulls, the Michigan Dynameter. And it's all free.
What is a dynamon?
I don't really know what that means. They're just super nice people, and it's just like, when the truck pulls, only they're done by horses and sleds and all that good stuff. So.
All right, so I think it's something that measures power, dynamometer.
That's probably what it means, just
all
like tractor pulls. They call them tractor pulls.
Gotcha. Maybe. All right, so that is on...
That's on Monday.
Monday.
Yep,
right.
So that'll be a fun day.
Free. Everybody knows
yeah.
Free. Then come back the next day for...
Well, that's Wednesday.
Wednesday.
So Tuesday is the small game show. It's on the small stage, the game show that K105 does. And then this young lady here who is actually traveling on the East Coast right now, we ended up getting her in December or whatever. And since then, she is just nonstop, and she does a great job. And if you're a Swiftie fan, you will not be disappointed because you're going to have the whole experience. At concerts, and I personally have not been to a Swift concert because I don't have $1,700 sitting around. But they do bracelet exchanges and stickers and photo booth. Well, guess what? We're going to have that going on too at the Jackson County Fair. I have 2 great interns that are Swifties, and they told me this is what you need to have. So it's going to be a great experience.
All right, what's next? Oh my gosh.
There you go. And you're going to see them jumping motorcycles. You're going to see them jumping ATVs, snowmobiles. This is going to be a high-flying show. And we have not done something like this in really quite a long time. I think 12 years when I look back is the last time we did like an FMX, or BMX with bikes.
Oh yeah.
So
there's people that do this every night downtown on Michigan Avenue.
Whether they're on showcase or not, you mean?
Yeah, it's just is it loud? It is loud.
Probably not as loud as the tractor pulls, though.
Okay. All right. Well, that looks like entertainment.
Yeah.
But we do have, it's not a county fair unless there's tractor pulls.
Right. And you know what? We're really excited to make this a part of the future of Jackson too, because you know, it was a long time. Tractor pulls was a big part, and then the scheduling and the national stuff kind of messed everything up. But we had the opportunity to go back to it. And so, you know, we're not doing monster trucks this year. This is kind of taking the place of that. But we're doing it on Friday night, and I think that's a real positive. I think that that's really gonna help, because a lot of shows are Tuesday and Wednesday, and so these guys are competing for points. So that means we're gonna fall right into that schedule, and it's just as loud as monster trucks. And personally, I scream every time it makes a loud noise, so I'm really no good to be around there. But that we've got a lot of folks, and Jim Vitito, the Vitito family, he has been huge in getting this put together.
So are there going to be local tractors?
Yep, and there's also, because we've got some local folks. I believe we've got some people from Grass Lake that are part of it's Wolverine, and they're part of that circuit. But we are also going to have some antique tractors that are going to do the pullbacks. And you know, when they pull the sleds back to where they start from. So it's I can tell you right now that my folks on the north end of the grounds are excited about this coming back too. So
then the week wraps up with Demo Derby.
Yes, which I call the I-94. I mean the TNT Demolition Derby. I mean, you know, we can see this going on in I-94, and who doesn't love to see a good crash? I've said that, and this has always been a really great way to end our week. We've tried a couple of different days. Nothing does Saturday. So we're going to bring it back to Saturday night, and that's how we'll end our week. But you know, we've got a new, our hospitality tent, which now we call the Jackson Craft Brew Experience Tent. That's going to be really fun, because that's where we're going to get the music, the live music that's going to happen in that tent every night. We're using, showcasing all 5 brewers from Jackson. And super excited about that. As you can see, all the biggies are there. And on our schedule, which you can also download as an app from your app store for free, is our schedule also. But also lists all of our sponsors and all of our vendors. You know, those important pieces that there just isn't enough time. I mean, I think I've sat here with you once and you wondered if I was ever going to shut up. And I just don't know that we have enough time to say. But I have a lot of sponsors. See, here they are, a lot of sponsors. But we are very blessed that the community really steps in and supports us. So, but on top of the word free, you know, Senior Day has changed from Monday to Sunday. I'll say it 5 times because that's when people remember it. You know, Senior Day on Sunday. And that's when they can come in free. But I have a bonus for them, because I have a new act coming in that will be part of, you know, the Department on Aging does that program, and that'll be about 12:30, where they name 2 senior citizens of the year, that type of thing. And then I always bring on some sort of entertainer. Well, this year it's going to be a Motown trio, and one of the gentlemen are from Jackson. The other one is flying up from Arizona, and they're going to do 2 shows that day. So I'm really excited about that. I think that'll be fun. We haven't done Motown Steve Shotwell says we haven't done it ever, but I think that we have, and he would love to see that, so I'm sure he'll be there at that event. And that's obviously free. People can enjoy that. And then at the end of the week, we're also going to have music on Friday night. Is going to be a local band that's called The Band The Group. And then on Saturday, we're going to have another one that's called the Blackstone Steel. And both of those will be also an added hospitality tent at that stage. So we'll have adult beverages there and in the hospitality tent. And I'm excited about some of the new stuff. Another thing I'll babble on about is our birthing barn, which is probably one of the most popular, you know, things to see on the grounds. Well, Randy and Brandy Nealis from Jackson, Bigby Coffee, they have taken ownership of that, and they have gone in there and just given it a huge facelift. And they've been there both the last 2 weekends and just working their rear ends off. So everyone's going to they'll see what a great update we've done, and it's been a long time, and it needed it. So there's going to be some new things to see in there, and hopefully we've got some babies being born. No dairy calves, because unfortunately dairy calves and lactating cows can't come to the fair this year because of the virus, which I want to assure everybody is do not be fearful of any of that. We've taken every precaution according to MDARD. We've we always do a huge job of sanitizing just since the swine flu years ago. So that's a big part of what we do. And really, it's just common sense. Don't go in with an ice cream cone dripping down your arm to check out the barns. You know, that's one thing we try to just tell people to, you know, we don't need any food in the barn. Does it happen? Yes. But we also have sanitizing stations that are outside of every barn. If you do that, we just like people to be responsible and be, you know, it's common sense.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
And one more free day, and that's for veterans, and that's always on Thursday.
Thursday and Friday.
And Friday. Thursday and Friday.
Thanks to AT&T, they've made that happen for a number of years.
Nice. All right, well, it looks like you better get back to the fair because
I know, you know, I've been running around in the golf cart, so excuse my hair that's been crazy, but the loyal handyman brings me this great golf cart, and I was on it all day today.
well, good luck. I hope we have great weather. It sounds like you've got a great lineup, and we'll look forward to seeing you at the fair.
Great. Thank you, Bart.
Thank you, Denise. Fair manager of the Jackson County Fair, year 170, Denise Owens.